If me, I become fat, it will be by a miracle. Me, if I become fat, my wife knows that since we got married, she can count the number of times she cooked breakfast for me. It's a waste of food. She can count, even when I'm not fasting, my system boots by 2 o'clock. Because this stomach, it has been compressed in fasting. So it's sometime around 3 p.m. and I start feeling like I've not eaten. I've trained the body so much through fasting that I can't eat in the morning. If I'm eating in the morning, it's like grass. I'm trying to understand what my system is not acquainted to it. Thank God Mr. Godwin is here. We did our masters together. I fasted from 2012 to 2017 straight because I was doing 3 days in a week. I wasn't sensing energy enough for what I was contending for. And so I went on everyday fast, 6 to 6, from 2012 to 2017. Those were the days when it looked as if my intestine will rupture. I said, it's better to die qualified for destiny than to live a mediocre. That time he took responsibility of buying tom-tom for me. Every day he come, he said, take tom-tom, you need it. We were writing exam in fasting. They say you will die. I say I'd rather die qualified to live than to live unqualified to exist. There was a time I went to the hospital. They said do an all-round body check. You have been traveling. When they now checked me, they discovered the acid content of my stomach was higher because of excessive dehydration. They now checked and discovered the wall of my stomach had thickened. And the doctor told me this is a miracle because you are supposed to have ulcer. But there are few people who, if they don't have ulcer, their stomach becomes thickened so that the abrasion from the acid will not affect their stomach. But we needed to generate enough power for destiny. Imagine now that sometimes you run a schedule where you can't pray for 1 week. There are times when you travel, you are on the flight for 18 hours. When you reach, you are preaching back to back. And then you finish, you hit the same flight 18 hours. When you come back for 2 days, you are like a dead man. We had generated power reserve 7 years ago. Because when God was putting that burden in us, he saw today. Meanwhile, you are a young man. There are battles around you. And there's a glorious destiny that those battles will not allow you to fulfill. And you cross your leg and say, we are the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. I will show you some scriptures.